What do you want to be when you grow up? I want to live to be 100 years old. I found it strange when a good friend answered like that. He's a simple, somewhat peculiar boy who sometimes just doesn't react like ordinary people. What is actually hidden in this 100 years? After an eternity, life wouldn't be exciting anymore. What if you're so old that your teeth fall out of your mouth? But he probably didn't think that far ahead. In any case, the question of what he will do or what he want to be when he was older bothered him. Now I understand him too. As a child, it was clear to me. I wanted to become a detective. But as I got older, I had to face reality. My sister said that there aren't really detectives anymore and that they're underpaid anyway. I'm 19, or I'm about to turn 19. Money matters to me, and I can't deny it. Ideally, I would have liked to become an actor, to stand in the spotlight in Hollywood and ultimately earn a fortune. But as I said, money and a secure life or a secure future, that's what is expected of me. Anyway, why is there so much focus on the question, what do you want to be? As if I were nothing. I already am. I don't need to become something. As if my profession is the ultimate determination of whether I become someone. Are you kidding me? Rousseau was basically the OG rebel against society pressure to fit in. He thought everyone's born good and unique, but the moment society starts forcing its rules and expectations on you, like always asking, what do you want to be? That's when things get messed up. It was all about letting people, especially kids, grow up following their own vibe, not just what everyone else wants them to be. In his book, Emile, Rousseau said education shouldn't just be about making kids obey or fit into some job. It should help them to stay true to themselves and connect with the real world, not just with the rules and boring routines. He believed that if you force people into roles, like telling them their whole world depends on their future job, they lose touch with who they really are and end up unhappy or fake. Rousseau also felt that a lot of the stress and drama in life comes from comparing ourselves to others and trying to impress people instead of just living naturally and being cool with who we are. So when you're annoyed by everyone acting like you're nothing until you pick a career, Rousseau will totally get it. He'll say something like, you already are someone just by being you, and you shouldn't let society expectation mess with your head. In short, Rousseau's message is don't let the world tell you who you have to be. You already are enough. And what's funny is, clowns are honestly on another level when it comes to not being afraid of judgment. It's like they figured out something most people never do. You can only really do you if you stop letting other people's opinions control your life. While everyone else is busy stressing about what they look like, if they're cool enough, or if they're doing what's expected, clowns just exist in their own lane. They turn being judged into a kind of superpower, like go ahead and love. That's literally what I'm here for. But it's deeper than that. But it's deeper than just not caring. Clowns are almost like living proof that you don't have to wait for anyone to tell you you're enough. They step up in the spotlight, flaws and all, and make their weirdness into art. In a world where everyone chasing some perfect image or title, clowns remind us that you're already someone, even if you don't have it all figured out. You don't need a fancy job or a plan to be real. They show that just by being present, just spreading a little joy, is already something huge. It's kind of wild, but clowns almost expose how fake a lot of society expectations are. That's the real do you energy, not letting the fear of being judged stop you from living your truth. Maybe that's why clowns matter so much. They are a living proof that you can be yourself, even if the world doesn't always get it. And that's more than enough. Maybe life really isn't meant to be perfect. We grow up with the feeling that we always need to do better, achieve more, and make fewer mistakes. From an early age, we're told we should know exactly what we want and work towards it as directly as possible. Mistakes are seen as weakness, insecurities as something to hide. But the older I get, the more I realize it's kind of a lie, because honestly, it's the imperfect moment that makes life special. The situation where things go wrong, where we embarrass ourselves, where we have no idea what to do next. Those are the moments we actually remember. That's when real life happens. That's when we show who we really are, without mask or pretending. For a long time I thought I had to become something in order to really matter, that my worth depended on what job I have one day, how much money I make, or how impressive my resume looks. But now I think it's not true. Our worth doesn't depend on what we have, what we might achieve someday. We are already someone, right now, with all our mistakes, doubts, and an imperfection. Maybe it's much more important to be honest with ourselves, to allow ourselves to make mistakes, to take detours, to change our plans. Maybe we should ask ourselves more often what really makes us happy, not what others expect from us. Maybe it's even brave to say I don't know what I want to be yet, and that's okay. Maybe it's actually a sign of strength to admit that you're not perfect and that you don't even want to be. Because in the end, it's not the perfect people who move or inspire us. It's the one who have the courage to be themselves with all their rough edges. The one who shows that life isn't always predictable, that there are breaks, uncertainties, new beginnings, and that there's something beautiful in all of that. Maybe we should stop constantly asking ourselves what we want to become and start appreciating who we already are. Not perfect, not finished, but real. And maybe in the end, that's worth a lot more than any perfect resume. Hey, thank you for watching this video. If you made it to the end and you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you very much.